Biafra, superstars, media.
My people, now how na day today? How na day today? I say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, depending from where you're listening to the sound of my voice. This one na Biafra Superstars Media, and I'm holding it down. I say may God bless Biafra, and may God bless His Excellency Oyendo Nnamdi Kanu. May God bless, may God bless, may God bless His Excellency, the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic Government in Exile. His Excellency, ESN, Ekpa, Simon and Joko, for the job when Simon you do. Simon, I want to say we thank you, we appreciate you, we love you, because we know say for your hands, Biafra they come. For your hands, Biafra they safe. And for your hands, when this Biafra comes, the people of Biafra go rejoice. Then go jolly, then go thank God, because say we don't get Biafra. My people, today is the countdown to Biafra. I promised you all, every day I'm going to do countdown. Today, na IPOB Nigeria Limited, they won't begin their relevant. They don't see the good job when Ekpa they do. So they won't use 419, they're relevant. They won't begin talk, say, it be like, say, some politicians, now them, they work hand in hand to slow Nnamdi Kanu for DSS dungeon. Them things say we don't forget, say, now them plan with Buhari government to go kidnap Nnamdi Kanu from Kenya. Now they won't pretend like, say, they want to free Nnamdi Kanu. So make we hear this story, make we hear the way this woman and this man expose them. This man, when go talk after this woman, the man gets sense. He expose IPOB Nigeria Limited. well. If not ready, make una hear him. This one sweet well. He exposed them. Listen.
Do these things. All this while he's been there. They didn't think about it. And then some senators are also doing that, led by Inaya Barry. But by the way, the person who, shot it for him, right? But the IPOB is saying that there's some gimmicks. There are some politicians within the Southeast that have ensured that they're playing politics with his release.
The IPOB are saying there are some gimmicks. IPOB Nigeria Limited by Ima Powerful. India say there are some gimmicks. Some politicians are behind this. They are behind the delay of his release. You and I know say they are 419ers. IPOB Nigeria Limited. Now them they behind everything. Now them Buhari give the money. Now them call Oyendo say, Oyendo, where are you? Where are you? Oyendo say, I cannot tell you where I am. Oyendo, where are you? I cannot tell you. All I can say is the weather is hot. Where I am, the weather is hot. The contract I'm down. Can't send them Western Union money transfer. When Oyendo can't take the money, the person when send the money, you all know the person, Dr. Nelly. Then she was with the IPOB Nigeria Limited. She can't use can't call Western Union money transfer. Can't say, I sent a money to somebody. Please, I need to confirm the person has gotten the money. God, this is wicked though. They are very, very wicked. So when the cashier now, customer service can say, okay, we can confirm to you that the money has been encashed. Encash means say the person for the other side don't collect the money. Encash. The money has been encashed. She can't say, can you just confirm the value that they got? I want to be sure because I sent too much money. I want to be sure. The custom person now for customer service can't make mistake. Can't say, okay, can't talk the currency. From the currency, she can't know how much or the place where him base. You see him? That was how they tracked him that he was in Kenya. But not be only how. All of them for IPOB Nigeria Limited, all of them for DOS, they are responsible. Those when claims say command and control, they are responsible. So now when they say the water, when Simon Ekpa, they give Nigerian government the water, when we promise them say, we shall make holding Nnamdi Kanu more expensive than releasing him. We vowed to the Nigerian government that we shall make holding Nnamdi Kanu in DSS more expensive than releasing him. Now when the thing don't they bite them for nyash. Now when they fire, don't they bite them, they burn them for nyash. They want to quick now release them. Not only that, they are promising us, then they promise us so many states. Olu State, Okigwe State, Ekiti State, all those things. They are saying those things to entice us. IPOB Nigeria Limited don't come back now. They won't come claim the glory. They can't claim say some politicians so that them they slow Nnamdi Kanu release. Like say they want them to be released in the first place. Do you get it? So make we hear what in this man go talk. He get one man now when go talk. Make we not hear what in the man talk. It makes sense.
Well, I think the time for the release of Nnamdi Kanu is now. The time has come. The time is ripe. And I believe that a political solution is actually what is needed to resolve this impasse. And I would say for the first time, I want to hail and congratulate the governors of the Southeast for understanding.
Led by your governor, sir.
I don't know what you mean by led by my governor.
Okay. I was led by the governor of Imo State. He's your governor, sir.
Yeah, Hope Uzodimma.
Yes, sir.
Finally. It's a good one. It's a good one that the governors are waking up to the responsibility of catering for their own people. We've seen it play out in other regions where the governors, the stakeholders in those regions have come out en masse to, fight for and protect their own.
Listen.
So it's a good thing. It's part of, for me, it's part of the process of reintegration, process of acceptability, and process of moving the country forward. So it's a welcome development. But then, for IPOB to be saying that, IPOB has always been saying that. And,
boom. For IPOB to be saying that, IPOB has always been saying that. For IPOB to be saying that, IPOB has always been saying that. For the past 3 years, they've been messing about, talking trash, even though they did nothing for the release of Nnamdi Kanu. Now, make una hear where he exposed them. Make una hear now. And this one, now a challenge to IPOB Nigeria Limited. This man don't challenge them. I have brought it in the public. Make una hear now.
What I don't agree with is you don't come and throw something in the air. Who are these politicians? Don't they have
back? Listen.
Process of reintegration,
Listen.
Process of acceptability, and process of moving the country forward. So it's a welcome development. But then, for IPOB to be saying that, IPOB has always been saying that. And what I don't agree with is you don't come and throw something in the air. Who are these politicians? Don't they have names?
Because I was going to say that, they say when Peking they cry, the point hand was gonna be like saying Mama did it,
Yes,
Papa
I
did
agree.
it. So you know that they've been saying this over time.
But they should be able to have.
Boom. Who are they? Mention name. That guy can say, when Peking they cry, they point hand. It be like say, in Mama or Papa did it. When Peking they cry, they point hand. It be like say, in Mama or Papa did it. So when IPOB Nigeria Limited, they are talking what they are talking now, it be like say them get hand in hand with the politicians, so, but they've stopped paying them the money. Since they stopped paying them the money, the music don't change. Because all this while, them in the lie say Simon Ekpa is working with Tinubu. Simon Ekpa na Tinubu boy. Na Tinubu give him scholarship to Finland. Now, they said all those things. Now when Simon Ekpa they give Tinubu government water, they don't change mouths. But when it was Buhari in power, in the last year of Buhari's government, IPOB Nigeria Limited, the man they call Ikenga Oruagu, their spokesperson, he was saying that Tinubu they sponsor Simon Ekpa. That's giving a dog a bad name just to hang it. But this girl now don't talk, say, when a small Peking they point hand, they cry, they point hand somewhere. It be like say the mama dey for there. So this thing that they are pointing hand, some politicians, because they have stopped being paid by those politicians, they want now expose the politicians. Do you get it? But for the past 3 years, they no talk. It was okay. They were happy. They were saying command and control, attack Simon Ekpa, leave the government of Buhari, leave the government of Tinubu, attack Simon Ekpa. But now when things don't change now when the water that the Biafra Republic government in exile is giving that zoo government, now when the water don't enter well, now when holding Nnamdi Kanu don't be more expensive than releasing them, they don't begin change their language. They don't begin talk, say, oh, we want to give you so many states. Etiti, Olu, Okigwe, and Yoma. God have mercy. Not only that, IPOB Nigeria Limited, the man they call Ima Powerful and the rest of them, they are saying some politicians, so then they hold Nnamdi Kanu. But for 3 years, they have not revealed it. Hear the way this man exposed them. Make una hear. Listen.
Are these politicians? Don't they have names?
Because I was going to say,
Listen.
Acceptability and process of
Listen.
moving the country forward. So it's a welcome development. But then, for IPOB to be saying that, IPOB has always been saying that. And what I don't agree with is you don't come and throw something in the air. Who are these politicians? Don't they have names?
because I was going to say that, they say when Peking they cry, the points and what's gonna be like saying Mama did it,
Yes,
Papa
I
did
agree,
it. So you know that they've been saying this over time.
But they should be able to have the boldness to call these people out.
Oh wow.
They should be able to have the boldness to call these people out. They should be able to have the boldness to call these people out. It means they should have the ability to name these people. But you and I know, we have seen so many members of IPOB Nigeria Limited flying to Nigeria. When they get to Nigeria, Mopol, they protect them. Ebubeagu, they protect them. AVG, Anambra Vigilante Group, they protect them. Private escorts, they protect them. It tells you they are working hand in hand with those politicians. So when you are saying that they should be able to point them out, Oga, with all due respect, because they are working hand in hand, they are in the same bed to keep Nnamdi Kanu there, then they feel, say, there is still a way we can keep him there. We have buyed all his commanders. We know Simon Ekpa is a problem. We know Simon Ekpa is giving you guys water. But there is a way we can still keep Nnamdi Kanu in DSS dungeon. Because we don't plan together. We don't kill a consul. We don't buy a gentle. In fact, we buy gentle for our barrister house. Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor. So all the strong men, these guys are telling those governors, say, they don't buy those strong men. So I believe maybe we should hold Nnamdi Kanu a bit more. Hold him there more. People, make we dey thank God for Simon Ekpa. I keep saying this. Make we dey thank the God of Biafra for giving us Simon Ekpa. Because their plan now to make Nnamdi Kanu rot in jail. Because when they catch him for Kenya, can come Nigeria, they can't begin by everybody around him. All his commanders, they were buying them one after the other. The strange one be say the one they call Commander Gentle. Now Ifeanyi Ejiofor house they buy him. I made a video how the guy they did the house they sleep. You know, say as a commander, your torchlight, your burner, and your granite must be by your side at all time. What they call flashlight, the gun, and your granite, it must be by your side. Even if you are sleeping, you sleep with an eyes open. But the way they use spy that guy, till today, it's still wondering. I'm still confused because commanders don't go out like that. Commanders don't spy like chicken. Say those DSS men, them enter Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor house for night. And the next thing, they all came out hale and hearty with a lifeless body of Commander Gentle. That tells me, say, there was no exchange of granates. And as a commander, the moment they come bust your house, as they shoot granite, they shoot them back. Gun for gun, bullet for bullets, blood for blood, life for life, an eye for an eye, tooth for tooth, tat for tat. You buy me, I buy you. All die and I die. A general will always go down fighting. I was expecting, because me, I was watching the video, the CCTV of Ifeanyi Ejiofor's house. When those military men, DSS, they come out from in house, they were all walking nice. None of them carry bullet wounds. None of them they for floor. None of them then carry they lick blood. It tells me, say, Gentle was drugged in that house. I'm sorry. A commander, a hard man, even if they sleep and they won't open that door. Normally now, as a commander, before you sleep, even if na your wife house you dey, even if na your wife papa house you dey, for that night, as you won't sleep, you go collect the key, lock door. As you lock the door, all the heavy stuff, you go put down for the door. That's the first thing when they teach us. Self-preservation. That door is the entrance when they go come with. They will come through that door. So as you lock the door with the key, you come pack all the furnitures, put for that door, so that in case the DSS then won't shoot the granite from the door, then go get some of the furnitures, then you go wake up quick. But what I felt happened that night, be say, Gentle day for Ifeanyi Ejiofor house. In con chop in dinner. As in chop in dinner, in drink beer, in drink everything, but that food was laced with something. That food was poisoned. I believe he was already gone when those guys came there. What I mean is, he's already, the medication don't slip off. Like somebody when go do operation, the food, the poison or the medication they put in that food go make you sleep for 6 hours. I don't they do surgery. As you do the surgery, they can say, okay, now smile, think about what you love best. Think about one thing, one story that you love best. As I'm thinking, then put the gas for my face. In less than 2 seconds, I slept off. They did the surgery. After 6 hours, I wake up. I was looking, saying, what's going on here? I can't look time. 6 hours. Think about that. Something that started around 9 a.m., 3 p.m. or 3:30. You see, so Gentle, whatever they gave to him sleep off. So when those DSS man, they come inside that house, they were smiling. They see him there. He dey sleep. He don't sleep now. He don't catch him. He don't sleep. So instead of sleepiness, his state of, being unaware about what's happening in his environment, they come begin dump the bullet. Tom. The bullet, they bounce. The granite, they bounce. Tom. He they bounce. Enter. They say, okay, the best thing that to put on for that motor, bring car, we go burn them alive. They can't carry the body, put for that motor when I see that night. Because it makes no sense. They can't put the body for motor. How did they get the car keys? Say for your house. If you do your house, it gets where they hide your car keys. So a stranger cannot just come to your house and find the car keys without you giving it to them. But suddenly they just enter, then bring your body out, then enter somewhere. In less than 1 minute, then bring the car key, then put them for boots, then drive, go somewhere, then burn them up for the car. That was how they buyed Gentle. So these men, they don't tell the governor, say, all the hard men of Nnamdi Kanu, they don't buy them now. Leave him there. Allow him to rot in jail. Leave him in jail. But unknown to them, say Simon Ekpa, go give them this kind of water. They never saw it coming. They never knew Simon could do it. Their intention was say, buy Ikonso, buy Gentle, buy the other ones, say they are going for a meeting, buy them. Nnamdi Kanu can rot in jail. Punish him there. Make him there for jail there. That was their plan. They never knew there was a Simon Ekpa. They never knew that the spirit of Biafra will come from Nnamdi Kanu and anoint Simon Ekpa. So they might be right that some governors are working hand in hand, some politicians. But the truth be say, those politicians don't know say the game don't change. They now know that the DOS and the IPOB Nigeria Limited, they are not in charge. So they have to bow down to pressure. They now know a new sheriff is in town, and the sheriff told them, we shall make you holding Nnamdi Kanu more expensive than releasing him. So make we hear this man again. Hear the way this man makes sense. This man, a wise man, in your style makes sense. Say, how come they are waiting all this while? How come they are waiting? When picking they cry, they point somewhere. Imamade for that place. If you look well, the Imamade for that place. Take it back. Take it back. No. Take it back. Just listen. Listen. Take it back.
Yes, sir.
Listen.
Finally. It's a good one. It's a good one that the governors are waking up to the responsibility of catering for their own people. We've seen it play out in other regions where the governors, the stakeholders in those regions have come out en masse to fight for and protect their own. So it's a good thing. It's part of, for me, it's part of the process of reintegration, process of acceptability, and process of moving the country forward. So it's a welcome development. But then, for IPOB to be saying that, IPOB has always been saying that. And what I don't agree with is you don't come and throw something in the air. Who are these politicians? Don't they have names?
Because I was going to say that, they say when picking they cry, the points and what's gonna be like saying Mama did it,
Yes,
Papa
I
did
agree,
it. So you know that they've been saying this over time.
But they should be able to have the boldness to call these people out.
Oh, wow.
You see, this idea of trying to placate things, trying to hide things, it's the same problem we had when I remember Mr. President said that subsidy is gone, and he also said that there's a cartel, there are cartel that are responsible for the subsidy. Up to today, nobody has been mentioned, nobody has been persecuted, and nobody has been held accountable. This idea of just throwing something in the wind and creating sensation, it needs to end. If you believe that there are people who are saying or who are working behind the scene to avert the release of Nnamdi Kanu, mention their names.
God bless this man. Mention their names. You're supposed to be whiter than white and whiter than snow. According to Oyendu, you never saw him in his broadcast mince his words. He never hide his word. Anybody when they mention their name. But these guys here, they're just playing about. God have mercy. Thank God for this man. This man is a bold man. Point them out. Mention who they are. No, because you have colluded with them for 3 years. We've seen you guys fly to Nigeria having a good time. You all flew to Nigeria having protection by the same Mopol, DSS, everybody. We all saw you guys now. We ain't stupid. So now when the game don't change from reggae to calypso, the music don't change, jungle don't mature, the holding of Nnamdi Kanu is now more expensive than releasing him. Now they are panicking. Now they want to feel relevant. God have mercy. Hi! Listen, I beg.
Why would you always tell us that there are politicians? It's like sometimes when some people give you prophecy, they don't tell you what the real prophet, they tell you, knowing that something will happen, knowing that, it's a guesswork. So I think IPOB should relax. If they cannot mention the names of these so-called politicians, they shouldn't be talking about it in the first place.
Boom! I rest my case. Hebelebe, oh, hebelebe, oh, hebelebe. This one a hebelebe. Hebelebe don't blow. Eh? If they cannot mention, they shouldn't be speaking about it in the first place. They won't cover their face for shame. Shame, they catch them. They are confused. We don't buy a console. Gentle, we don't buy him. Gentle was hard to get. The only way to get him was in the house of their so-called IPOB lawyer. That's why they are fighting to keep that guy there now. Ejiofor. They are fighting to keep that guy there. I just want to thank God at this point that Aloy Jimakor was able to have the confidence to tell Nnamdi Kanu, say, that new dimension that you spoke about, the prophecy you made about somebody coming with a new dimension, it is now happening. And for the first time, you see our Oyendu, they glow for court. He is shining, he is vibrating, he is radiating light. Oh my God, he is emanating light. Oyibo. You see him, it looks like you have seen God. He's looking well kept. In a country like Nigeria, he's looking fresh. His skin looks tender. Very soft, succulent, Oyibo. He looks so tantalizing, Oyibo. He looks so fresh, Oyibo. He looks so tempting to touch, Oyibo. If you're a girl, you want to go and hug him, Oyendu. That's because he knew when he got the message. Say, that's your prophecy you talked about. The man you said they should listen to, because the man is coming with a new dimension. Simon Ekpa is now doing it though. They are now in a new dimension. They now have a Biafra Republic government in exile. They now have a cabinet. They now have 40 states in Biafra land. And every week they are doing fundraising. They now have a BLA. The ESN is gone because those guys you left it with, those criminals, they were buying all the commanders. Every week there was raiding of camp. We saw those videos for 3 years. But since now that Simon Ekpa now has the BLA, the people are supporting Simon Ekpa. Every week there is a fundraising to support the Biafra Liberation Army. Not only that, Oyendu, do you know that Simon Ekpa now have a lobby team in America? There is this great man who has worked in the Congress for 25 years, a quarter of a century. His name is Jim Moran. He is a maverick. He is respected in America. He is respected in the White House. He is respected in Washington. When he speaks, all the congressmen, they listen. When he speaks, all the stakeholders in America, they listen. When he speaks, all the state departments in America, they listen. That man is now working with Simon Ekpa. He is working with the Biafra Republic government in exile. He is now the lobbyist for Biafra. Not only that, there is this guy called Elias Gerasulis. He is a consultant. He has worked in so many institutions all across the whole world. This man is the one championing this lobbying, and he has said that he is going to fight for Biafra from the White House, from Washington. Oyendu, the new dimension has come. Oyendu, this one, na new dimension. Oyendu, the whole government, they are panicking for Simon Ekpa. They are begging Finland. You won't believe it, Oyendu. Even the man they call General Mumusa, the #1 soldier for that zoo called Nigeria, he is begging, he is crying, he is saying he is confused. And he has confessed, the God of Biafra put in his spirit a confessing tongue. He don't confess, say they are fighting an asymmetric warfare. in Biafra land. That has been documented, that has been recorded. It is now being sent to all the whole stakeholders, all the whole world bodies, saying Nigeria, they are still fighting the civil war. And this time, they called it asymmetric warfare. It means that everybody for Biafra land be the target. That's the worst form of warfare to fight. That man made a mistake. Now the God of Biafra put that in his tongue. He made a mistake by saying that. His biggest mistake was to say we are fighting asymmetric warfare. It means kamikaze, killer be killed. Everybody is guilty. And they've been saying it now. Go there, buy them, buy everybody. We'll back you up. They've been saying it now. So for the fact he made a statement on Channels TV when Sheon was interviewing him, he said they have engaged the Biafrans on an asymmetric warfare. The whole world, we heard it. It has been recorded. Please, all the media warriors, make sure you have made extra copies. Not a copy, extra copies of that interview, where he said they are engaging the Biafrans on an asymmetric warfare. That's the main one. The jungle warfare itself, you can have that copy. But the main one is the asymmetric warfare. Please, that thing, they very vital. That one, no, now the icing on the cake. For the fact you claim you are operating in a democratic system, where your president has not declared a state of emergency on any state in the eastern region, what you call the southeast. There is no state of emergency declared on any state, and the general is coming to say he's engaged, he's embarked on an asymmetric warfare with a people. That one was past genocide, though. That one was past what Hitler did to the Jews. So please, my PM, that man, God don't punish him. God don't punish him. Say he made that statement. We must keep that statement in the airwaves. My PM, we must keep that his statement on the airwaves. Every show where we are doing, that should be the introduction of the video. He has made the biggest mistake by making that statement. He confessed live on TV. In a so-called democracy, you believe you are running a democracy in Nigeria, and your general is saying he is engaging with a region. There is a warfare going on, not ordinary warfare, asymmetric warfare. Lord have mercy. Game call. That's why they are panicking now. And we shall keep on putting the pressure on their neck. Let the IPOB Nigeria Limited come out and say face. They are wasting their time. We shall keep on putting the pressure on their neck. The zoo is gone. And as the zoo is going, so will the IPOB Nigeria Limited go down. The zoo is gone. Oh, Lord have mercy. I'm so excited. I am so excited. I'm so excited. Before I wrap up, make we hear this second man. Make we just hear him drop some, he is from the Yoruba side, but make we just hear what him talk. He himself, he no say jungle don't mature. Make we hear what this man talk. Then I go wrap him up. Listen.
It's a difficult issue.
Okay.
But it probably could only be a political resolution at this stage. And I think, as the Prince has said, it is getting to the time. Things don't happen by coincidence in Nigeria, not much. When you see various people moving at the same time towards the same thing, it's probably because they've had advanced discussions, and it's seen that, okay, if we're going to do this, it has to be that it has come from the people, from the masses, etc.
Hold it there. If we have to do this, it might seem like it has come from the people and the masses. No. I understand what you're saying, sir, with all due respect. People, they've been speaking for so many years, for 3 years. For them to release him, they said no. Even the great elder Amechi, an elderly man, went to Buhari. A man who was sick. He went to Buhari and told him, please release Nnamdi Kanu to my care. Allow my son to stay in my house. I will hold him in my house. Buhari refused until Elder Amechi passed away. So don't come here and say, I understand what you are saying, but don't come and say, oh, it is people are speaking. No, no, no. It is the impact from the critical stakeholders. We, the Biafrans, we, the 80 million Biafrans, under the Biafra Republic government in exile, governed by our Prime Minister, His Excellency, Mazi Ekpa Simon and Joko. We are the critical stakeholders here. Because you see, in looking at interest, you must check to know who the stakeholders are. Those with low influence and those with high influence. Not only that, when you are now analyzing the stakeholders, you will know the ones them that are just the normal stakeholders, like the people, the masses. They call the masses asses. You have the normal people. The stakeholders are there. Then you also have the critical stakeholders. The main. And in this case, Nnamdi Kanu belongs to us. We the Biafrans. He is a Biafran. He is the leader of Biafra. And for the fact they held him by a different country is holding him, Nigeria is holding him. By proxy, we are the critical stakeholders. You also have some other stakeholders, the politicians in Nigeria, the Biafran politicians who choose to call themselves Igbo politicians. They from the southeast. They all went to Buhari. They have begged and begged and begged. They have gone to Tinubu. They've told him he is still dilly-dallying. It waste time. Until we, our Prime Minister, say, going forward, we shall make holding Nnamdi Kanu more expensive than releasing him. Because to them, they assumed he was a bargaining chip. If you hold him, Biafra is dead. If you hold him, the people will calm down. They will wait. They will halt their quest for Biafra until they have Nnamdi Kanu. So let us hold him down and bribe all the stakeholders. They got their way by bribing those they call the DOS, those they call IPOB Nigeria Limited, because suddenly we were now seeing those who were the so-called media warriors. We were seeing them in Nigeria being protected by the same DSS, the same police that Nnamdi Kanu was telling us are the enemies. They went and they were being protected by those guys. We saw them in the same bed with politicians. So don't come here and say it's the people, the masses. I understand where you're coming from. You are looking from the outside position, from a distance you are looking. But we, the critical stakeholders, we know that it was our actions and inactions that is making that zoo government to panic. And suddenly, their last throw of the dice is to pretend as if they want to give us a state now. Oh, we want to give them state to Abia State, Olu State, Anioma State, Etiti State. They want to confuse us. The way they confuse us with Peter Obi, they want to try it again. They want to assume that with that carrot on the stick, we'll now say, oh, we want state. State is all we need. If you give us state, we forget about Biafra. That is their plan. Give us a state and release Nnamdi Kanu, we shall forget about Biafra. That's the last kick of a dying horse. So, Mr. Man, I understand what you're saying. I appreciate what you're saying. But I want to let you know that no, it wasn't the masses. To Nigeria, the masses, they are asses. They don't care about the masses. It is us, the people, the 70+ million people of Biafra under the leadership of our Prime Minister, His Excellency, Mazi Ekpa Simon Njoku, that is making that zoo government to tremble. They are panicking, they are shaking, their hand they shake, their leg they shake, the media they confuse. When they saw the great Jim Moran and Elias Gerasolis join the team, they knew the game has changed. They knew the music has changed from reggae to calypso. We told them we shall make holding Nnamdi Kanu more expensive than releasing him. And the more they hold Nnamdi Kanu, the more he grows taller. And the more the government of Nigeria grows shorter. That's how it is. I rest my case. For those that have ears, let them hear. For those that have ears, let them hear. From me, from here, for now, I want to say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. I remain yours truly, Biafra, Superstars Media. God bless you.
Yeah, check me out. Superstars Media. Lord Lugard, Bloomington, Lord Lugard, and it's Wild Flora Show. 1914 amalgamation is what we dying for. 3 nations to 1 nation. Ever since annihilation, nepotism is nonsense. You and you, clap your hands. Biafra gonna come, clap your hands. Biafra, Oduduwa, we're free now. Freedom is gonna come, we're free now. Yeah.